Epic showdown. AlexEala seeks revenge on old rival Lulu's son in Jingshan Open Semifinals. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more details videos. Jingshan's courts buzzed with energy long before the players arrived. The crisp autumn air carried whispers of history about to be written. Fans with flags, cameras, and painted faces flooded into the stadium, not just for tennis, but for a story that had been years in the making. At the center of it all, Alex, the pride of the Philippines, standing on the cusp of one of the most defining moments of her career. Across the net loomed Lulu's son, her old rival, the player who had once denied her glory, the measuring stick against whom Alex's growth would now be tested. Rivalries don't just happen. They're forged in sweat and heartbreak, in moments where one player's triumph is another's despair. For AlexEala and Lulu's son, their story began 3 years ago on the ITF circuit. Alex, still a teenager, was carving her path, while Lulu, older, steadier, was the mountain to climb. In their first encounter, Lulu's heavy lefty top spin and relentless baseline game dismantled Alex's youthful aggression. The match ended in straight sets, but the pain lingered. Alex later admitted, "That loss stuck with me. I felt like I wasn't ready, but it also made me hungrier." The two would meet again in challengers, in qualifiers, and in mid-level WTA events. Each time, Lulu's edge seemed to hold. Alex came close, tie breaks, 3-set battles, but the breakthrough never arrived. Thus, Lulu became the ghost in Alex's story, the rival she had yet to conquer. The rise of Eala. Fast forward to 2025. AlexEala was no longer the wide-eyed prospect with a WTA title under her belt, a growing fan base, and the confidence of a player who had learned resilience the hard way. She had transformed. Her fitness improved, her serve sharpened, her tactical brain matured under the guidance of seasoned coaches. Alex had learned not just to hit harder, but to think smarter. Her victories leading up to Jingshan were proof of that evolution, dismantling May Yamaguchi in the quarters, overwhelming Lou judging in earlier rounds, and displaying a newfound composure in key points. Lulu's son, the shadow opponent. For Lulu's son, this wasn't just another match either, though less heralded globally than Eala. She had carved her own niche, a consistent, grinding left-hander with the ability to disrupt anyone's rhythm. Her eyes mirrored Alex's in many ways, though less flashy. She didn't seek headlines, but she collected wins, often at the expense of younger stars like Eala. Now at Jingshan, she stood as an immovable obstacle once more. For her, Alex was not just an opponent, but the reminder of the new generation knocking at her door. The build-up, fans, media, and tension. The draw had set it up perfectly. Eala versus son, semifinal stage. Instantly, tennis social media erupted. Filipino fans flooded Twitter and Facebook with hashtags #LabanAlex, #Revenge at Jingshan. Chinese fans, many adopting Alex as a crowd favorite after her charismatic post-match interviews, debated fiercely with Lulu loyalists. ESPN analysts called a battle of momentum versus history. The press conference the day before only heightened the drama. Alex, calm but determined, said, "It's not just about revenge. It's about proving to myself that I've grown. I respect Lulu, but I'm ready." Lulu, with her trademark coolness, responded, "Every match is new. The past doesn't matter. I know what to expect from Alex, and I'm ready to." Match day, the atmosphere. The semifinal day arrived in the stadium pulsed with Anticipation. Filipino flags waved. Proudly. Chants of Eala. Eala echoed, alongside cheers for Sun. The air was thick, not with humidity, but with story. Lines. As the players walked out. The contrast was clear. Alex bouncing, smiling, headphones in, feeding off the energy. Lulu, stoic, laser-focused as, if already inside the battle. The umpire's call. Ladies and gentlemen, play begins. Felt less like a start and more like the opening drum of a war. Set. 1. The pass returns. From the first. Ball. Lulu imposed a rhythm. Heavy top. Spin forehands pushed Alex deep behind. The baseline, forcing her into defensive stances. The rallies were long, grueling, testing patience more than power. Alex fought valiantly, firing, backhands down the line, but errors crept in. Lulu broke it 3-2, then held, firm to take the first set 6-4. It felt like déjà vu history repeating. The Filipino fans grew tense. Set 2, the transformation. But this was not the same AlexEala. In the second set, she adjusted. She stepped inside the baseline, took the ball earlier, and used her improved serve to dictate. Suddenly, Lulu's top spin didn't push. Her back. Alex redirected it with laser precision. At 4-3, Alex earned a break point. The rally stretched to 23. Shots. Both players refusing to yield. Finally, Alex unleashed a forehand. Winner down the line, her scream echoing through the stadium. She clenched her fist, eyes blazing. The crowd erupted. Moments later, she served out the set 6-3. Revenge was alive, and the match was now a war tied at 1-1. The final set, destiny decides. The deciding set was pure theater. Every point felt like a dagger. Every rally a test of will. At 2:2, Lulu broke with a perfect lob. At 3:2, Alex broke back with a fearless backhand return winner. The tension mounted 4-4, 5-5, neither willing to surrender. At 6:5, Alex found herself serving for the match. The Filipino fan stood, flags waving, tears already brimming. First point, ace down the tee. Second point, forehand winner. Third point, Lulu error long. 40-0, triple match point. Alex took a deep breath, tossed the ball, cracked an ace, out wide. Game, set, match. Eala, the aftermath. The stadium exploded. Fans wept, cheers, screamed. Alex dropped a racket, covered her face, then fell to her knees. Years of frustration of losses to Lulu evaporated in that moment. Her on-court interview was emotional. This means so much to me. Lulu has always been a tough rival, and today I proved to myself that I can overcome. This is for the Philippines, for everyone supporting me. Mariming, Salamat, Lulu, gracious in defeat, hugged Alex tightly at the net. She played amazing. She earned this. Global reactions. The world noticed. Filipino media hailed it as one of the greatest tennis moments in the country's history. International press framed it as the birth of a new rivalry, comparing it to Serena versus Sharapova. Fans worldwide marveled at the maturity, grit, and fire of Alex's performance. Twitter trended, with Eala revenge complete and Jingshan semis classic. Beyond the semifinal, though the final awaited, many argued that this semifinal was the true final, the match that defined Alex's trajectory. Win or lose in the championship round, she had achieved something deeper, conquering her own ghost. The rivalry continues. Rivalries never end with one match. For Alex and Lulu, this was merely another chapter. But on this night in Jingshan, the story belonged to AlexEala. The girl who once faltered now stood triumphant. Her revenge complete, her destiny wide open. The crowd knew it. The fans knew it. And somewhere deep inside, even Lulu's son knew it, too. Alex had arrived. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, and share. Till next